Universal Spirit Center. So good to have you here with us this morning. Yeah, it's nice to be in the space, yes? Yes. Hey, family, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. How? I've been thinking, yes, I have. Some call it wishful thinking, I know, about the way this life could be. So much sadness, it seems like not enough gladness, it seems like lack of vision is a dangerous thing. When you can see it, then you'll start to feel it. And the next thing you know, you believe, and that's when dreams begin to come true. So with all your heart and soul, start now, really take control. Turn your dreams into reality. And until you do, I'll be dreaming for me and you. We'll see together what a dream can do. We'll discover how to make dreams real. Yeah, I say it. Seeing is believing, then let the dream begin. If you can see it, then you'll start to feel it. And the next thing you know, you believe it. And when dreams begin to come true. So with all your heart and soul, start now and really take control. Turn your dreams into reality. I know that we can change the world, but first we gotta dream. We can change the world, but first we gotta, everybody dream. Turn our dreams into reality. Reality. Loving and unloving and sharing one another dream. Dream of a loving and a caring and a sharing for each other. Dream. Oh, yes, let's keep those hands clapping for the wonderful sounds of spirit. Linda on keys, Oliver on bass, and Matt on drums. My name is Gina Walker. I'm your music production director. Don't stop clapping. Why y'all stop clapping? What? Keep that energy happening. Keep that energy happening. As a matter of fact, you at home as well, let's stand on up and send out some love to the world, to your neighbor, to your family, your friends. Let's send out all the love we can this morning. Yeah. I send my love over over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Come on. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Send some joy. Send my joy, joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my power over the mountains. I send my power. Yeah, sound good this morning. Oh, yeah. It returns to me. I send my peace, send your peace to them. Peace. Send your peace over the sea. Send your peace. And it returns to me. Now with all the love we have, send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Tag it. And it returns. Oh, it returns to each and every one of us. You see,
And welcome to Universal Spirit Center. I'm so glad we're together this morning. I'm so glad we're together. I've been looking forward to our gathering. I know it's been a tough week for many of us. I want to acknowledge that. So just open your hearts now. Just breathe your hearts. Breathe into your hearts. Just let your tender hearts open. For those of you who are online, join us. A deep breath into your heart. Just allow ourselves to be loved, to be filled, to be inspired, to be together, to be nurtured. So I welcome all of you here this morning. I'm Kevin Busey. I have the great honor to be the spiritual leader of our progressive, inclusive spiritual community, and I welcome you this morning. I want to take a moment and welcome, we have some new faces in the congregation. Welcome you who are new with us this morning. Really glad that you joined us. If I haven't met you yet, I would love to meet you on the way out. And a welcome to all of you, our online community. We're really glad that you joined us this morning as well. It's a good morning to be together. It's a good morning. A couple things to announce. We, for many years, have assisted in getting Christmas holiday gifts for children in foster care who have had children. So foster kids who have had children, we supply gifts for them. So Liz, would you stand? She's in the back there, and she's heading it up this year. So we ask you to see her afterwards, and I think you can either give money or shop for a gift, right? Something like that. So it's a really great thing. And you know what's always cool about this? We announce it for a couple Sundays, and after a couple Sundays, every kid has a gift from us. So that's really cool, right? Every kid gets a gift. The second thing we have today is paper bag ministry. So for those of you who are new, you're invited to assemble a paper bag of goodies and do one of two things with them. Give them to us, and then we give them to an agency that goes to homeless camps throughout San Diego and gives them out. Or you can take them, and if someone during the week asks you for money or food, you can give them a bag, okay? Just one request. Don't eat what's in here yourself. They're for other people. Okay, so that's me. Next person is Christiana.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christiana Ortiz, and I have your announcements today. Oh, yeah. Now I know how you feel, Bob. So, Racial Equality Project announcements. Our history. September 11th, 2011. The attacks on 9/11 were an incredibly dark moment, leaving the nation in shock and grief. However, the response from Americans was a testament to resilience and unity. People came together across divides to support each other, honor the victims, and rebuild. A renewed focus on community service was born. Please join me in saying our prayer. I will say a line and then you repeat after me. We are the light bearers of love and forgiveness.
We are the light bearers of love.
Vibrating the flames of equality, grace, and peace all over the world.
Vibrating the flames of equality, grace, and peace all over the world.
Our journey toward equality reflects our commitment.
Our journey towards equality reflects our commitment.
Ensuring that all are heard and valued.
Ensuring that all are heard and valued.
We are all a part of our history.
All part of history.
So the racial equality call to action is the Kids for Peace video. So log into our website and see that there. And Awakening Wednesday with Selena Maitreya, the topic this evening is trusting in what you feel.
Thank you, Christiana.
Good morning.
Morning,
It's me again, Blade. And I'm here to remind you about the holiday bazaar. It's not really bizarre, but we're going to have a lot of fun, and we need vendors, and we need volunteers too. So if you're interested, please see me at the Yes table. And if you know of any vendors, it's going to be arts, crafts, and gifts. And support your community by helping us get more vendors. Thanks. The date proposed is December 15th after service. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Lorraine Iverson. I'm your Wisdom Council leader, and I have been for a really long time. But they haven't fired me yet, so I'm still there. I'm here to announce that we have an opening on the Wisdom Council, and if you might be interested in that, I'd like you to come and talk to me. I'm going to just read something really quick for those of you that don't maybe understand what the Wisdom Council is. It's just really smart people. Thus the name. Born out of a vision of shared and more inclusive leadership and clear and open communication, the Wisdom Council arises to replace a traditional board of trustees leadership model. The Wisdom Council is ultimately responsible to the membership of the center. The emphasis of the Wisdom Council activities is on goals, objectives, strategies, policies, and communications between itself and the center membership. So our duties are the typical board kind of things: legal, guiding duties, procedural duties, financial duties, kind of overseeing everything, but it is membership based. I know you can't see this. There's a large version of this Lotus somewhere in storage, which we'll bring out for our annual meeting. But each of these lotus petals, thank you, Bob, represents membership, practitioners, administration, stewardship, social justice, minister. Each of those things is represented. So we have a really good coming together in the center of the Wisdom Council. If you are a member of Universal Spirit Center, if you've completed foundations, you're visibly engaged in the community, you're a giver, you're in agreement with our guiding principles, and passionate about the presence and expansion of Universal Spirit Center, come and talk to me. I'll tell you what it's all about. I got pages of stuff. But you can also look on our website in the About Us section, scroll all the way down, and you will see New Leadership Model. That will give you tons of information about what Wisdom Council does. And then just get in touch with me through the center at info@universalspiritcenter.org, or see me afterwards. Thank you.
Thanks, Lorraine.
Good morning. I'm Bob Mosley. I have the rest of your announcements.
Hi, Bob.
Hello.
Hey, Bob.
So especially for those online, if you have any questions about what we just talked about or these announcements, please go to our website at universalspiritcenter.org for all your answers. Third Saturday with Angels. Can Margot stand up, please? Come join others tuning into other energies with love and consciousness. And also, Margot, stand up. Deanna and Margot began a class last Tuesday on learning to tap into our spiritual guides. If you join the class, included in the class fee is a personal reading each week by either Diana or Margot.
Wow.
So it's not
That's
too late
worth
to
it.
join. So see Margot after class or at the Yes table at the gathering, and it's Tuesday nights at 6:30. And finally, I tried to come up with a joke about unemployment, but the problem was none of them seemed to work.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I forgot something very important. Next Sunday is Community Room Sunday, and it's Al Floyd's birthday.
Oh, Floyd.
So we're going to have a little party in our community room here next Sunday.
All right, thank you. So I invite you all to stand. As is our tradition, turn around to see the clock. Below the clock is a camera where hundreds of people are watching us, our online community. Welcome, online community. Stay standing and welcome each other to Universal Spirit Center. No, I asked you if she could say it. Oh, no. I didn't know. I don't know. I just asked you. Yeah. I think I'm going to go get some water, and when I get back, we could start.
Morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. If we could start finding our chairs, or a chair, that would be lovely. Good morning. I know we have some teachers in the room, including myself. And when we work with little ones, it's 1, 2, 3, something, eyes on me. And I almost did that. So I did that. Good morning. Doesn't it feel wonderful to be in a place, in a space for healing to already be occurring? I know that perhaps we can all appreciate just being in the room together, and smiles and love and laughter and some light, because the world looks a little spicy right now, doesn't it? Yeah. So we're going to take some time right now to just get to be with all of the things that are occurring outside of us, but especially for the things that are occurring inside of us. So it's our time this morning to be still and to get still. So I invite all of us just to close your eyes if that works for you. And let's take a deep breath together. And allow our seats to support us. And feel our feet on the ground. And just feel our feet on the ground. So our reading this morning is from Chris Lippincott, from his book called Spirits Beside Us. And he says, "Love is the strongest energy in existence, the power that elevates our consciousness to greater heights, and the primary link between us and the source energy. We are all brothers and sisters in a huge, loving family, connected by the common fabric of love that's interwoven in the universal tapestry." Breathing in together we breathe in love. Breathing in together, we breathe as one. We breathe in love with Source and as one, as this huge family of sisters and brothers right here together. And so what I know for us this morning is that we are one. We are the very breath of Source. We are the very life of Source. We are indeed this fabric and tapestry of all of life that is unified, that is connected despite or in spite of the grief or sadness or the unease. It is all there for us to be reminded to take a breath, that we are all so much more than that. And so we breathe in, we remind ourselves here as Universal Spirit Center, as Universal Spirit Center, that we are the fabric, that we are a mighty tapestry, that the landscape of who we are is always evolving into greater and highest becoming, that what we stand on and who we are is one. And so in this coming together this morning, we do so with Reverend Kevin and his words of inspiration and love. And we do so with music. And we do so with technology. And we do so across the land and the fabric of God together. And so for all the hands and hearts that are here, that are watching from far and away, I know that we are one, that love indeed always wins. And so please join me in this knowing that together we are the fabric, that we are the tapestry, that we are this mighty purpose together. And so with love and light and openness, please join me in this knowing as we say together. And so it is.
Letting go of every single dream, I lay each one down at your feet. Every moment of my wandering never changes what you see. I try to win this war, I confess. My hands are weary, I need your rest. Mighty warrior, king of the fight. No matter what I face, you're by my side. When you don't move the mountains, I need you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. Truth is 'cause you know what tomorrow brings. There's not a day ahead you have not seen. So let all things be my life and breath. I want what you want, Spirit, nothing less. When you don't move the mountains, I need you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. I will trust in you. You are my strength and comfort. You are my steady hand. You are my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. The ways are always higher. Your plans are always good. There's not a place where I'll go you've not already stood. When you don't move the mountain, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. I will trust in you. Bring it down. I will trust in you. Let me hear you. Come on. I will trust in you. Take that in and feel it. I will trust in you. I can't hear you. I almost believe you. Make me believe you. Come on. Trust in you. Oh, I will trust in you. I will trust. I will trust in you. I will trust. I will trust. I will trust. I will trust.
So stay up here. I want to acknowledge Gino, but I want to acknowledge her Dorothy Wizard of Oz sparkly shoes. They need to be acknowledged, and our house band as well. Thank you, thank you. So Christine is going to hold a healing prayer circle in the back afterwards. If you would like some prayer, it'll be a circle for healing, right? I want to address an elephant in the room. And there may not be an elephant in the room. There may just be in my mind, this elephant in my mind, but I still want to address it. And that is this. While I have over the years tried to be careful at not endorsing a political candidate publicly, while I've made an attempt to do that, or not to do that, it has also been clear in our 22 years of ministry that there has been, over the years, increasingly one or another candidate that espouses spiritual principle. Spiritual principle being of inclusion, equal rights for all, and assisting those disadvantaged. And I think I will go on a limb and say this year is no different than that. And I'm aware that many of us are in grief right now. I want to acknowledge that. And for those of us who are in grief, I want to also call us to the powerful spiritual practice of inclusion. That there may be people in our congregation, in our families, in our network of friends, in our workplaces that are not grieving, that are happy. And so I call us to that work of inclusion. Maybe not today, but that is the aim. And for those of you who aren't grieving, I want to address you for a moment. And I want to say, be patient with us as we do grieve. We will join you, and we will be stronger at that time. So let's just take a breath here on that. So many times as a minister, as you've hurt throughout the years, or as you've grieved, as you've struggled, I've so wished that I could give you the spiritual message that would take away your suffering, your struggle, and your grief. But I can't do that. I can't do that for myself. Because to do that, to give you the message that makes you feel better, robs you of the grief and the struggle and the suffering you're going through. And to do that for myself robs me of the gifts in the grief, in the struggle, and in the suffering. I will tell you this. There are gifts of light and transformation as we move through our grief and suffering. So I don't want to take that from you. There's of all the things that have been running through my mind this last week, there's a heresy in the early Catholic Church that's been running through my mind. And the heresy in the early Catholic Church was that a group of theologians said that Jesus was only divine, that he wasn't human. And the church condemned that. The church said that Jesus is human and divine, because to say that Jesus is only divine is to rob Jesus of his humanity. For us to only be spiritual beings and not to feel what it feels like to be human robs us of our humanity. And our humanity is to be celebrated. Our humanity is sacred. Our humanity is to be acknowledged and brought in as important aspects of who we are. And when we turn our eye to those human feelings, we say there is something wrong with being human. We're here in this incarnation, on this physical plane, to be human and divine. It's not either or. Let's take another breath here. And we're breathing because I'm particularly needing to breathe this morning. So I was hesitant this week to get on our ministers' listserv because I didn't want to encounter someone spiritualizing this event versus being with what we're feeling, right? But I did get on it. And a woman minister, and I'm sorry, I don't remember her name, but she wrote this: I will get to spiritual truth. I will get to spiritual truth, just not right now. Isn't that great? I'll get there, just not now. So many of you know I've been in this process of grief. My partner of 24 years suddenly died 10 months ago. So I have been with this process of grief. And I have felt like, how to put it? So if I get in touch with how I'm feeling, or if there's an image of how I'm feeling I'm like kind of building up again. I'm building up myself, a new self. I'm getting my feet on the ground, and I'm getting my bearings. And I'm able to move through a day with some amount of grace and light. And Thursday morning, Wednesday after the elections, I don't know where I was. But Thursday morning, I woke up, and I felt like everything that I had worked on in these last 10 months had been destroyed. So I sat in my meditation, feeling devastated, feeling almost back at the beginning. And I thought, I can be with this. And I thought, what do I need? And I thought, I need sun. I need to be out in the sun. I need breath. I need to give myself attention. I need to move. I need nature. I need solitude, and I need connection. And I thought, today, that Thursday, I can bring those things to me. I can bring sunlight and connection and movement. I can go walk in a field. I could do that. Friday morning, I woke up and, oh no, I want to pause there, sorry. So I got clear on what it is that I need to move forward. So I want to take a moment and open it up. What do you need right now? What do you need to heal or to nurture or to pause? Time. Nature. Pardon me? Validation. Pardon me? To do positive things. Understanding. Disconnect from media. Hugs. Working with Borg-Hill. Being in the grief group. Kindness. Love. Leads. There's people online? No. Okay. Surrender. And Lee is taking if you're online and you want to text something, Lee can share that. Someone said a passport. And then someone over here said community. It was Bob Waller, Bob Waller. Oh, it was Myron? It was Myron Stam, S-T-A-M. Okay, and then someone said community. Yeah. Time and distance. Thanks, Ben. Time and distance. Okay, let's get clear on what we need, right? Let's get clear. Yes.
Can I read something?
Yes.
So I saw someone sent me a post on Wednesday, and this just really helped ground me. So I just wanted
Do you want to come up here and read it? Well, because People online won't be able to hear you.
That's right. Actually, it's even better that I'm up here because everybody can see my t-shirt. Okay. So someone asked me, aren't you worried about the state of the world? I'll start over. Someone asked me, aren't you worried about the state of the world? I allowed myself to breathe. And then I said, what is most important is not to allow your anxiety about what happens in the world to fill your heart. If your heart is filled with anxiety, you will get sick and you will not be able to help. So,
Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Get clear. Yes. Diana said grounding. Thank you. So get clear on what you need. Give yourself what you need. So Friday morning, I'm sitting in my meditation, right? This is after I kind of did some self-care on Thursday. I'm sitting in meditation. I'm sitting there and I'm feeling the presence of light beings. I don't know how else to say it. Light beings, beings of light that are just kind of surrounding me. I'm feeling like almost like a half arc, and I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting out in the sun where I meditate, and I'm just feeling such presence. Such presence. I'm not feeling any particular insight or awakening or healing. I'm feeling presence. And presence is enough. It was enough. And it reminded me of something Ernest Holmes said, the founder of our philosophy. He said, spend as much time in stillness as you need. Spend as much time in stillness as you need to realize that the invisible is more powerful than the visible. Spend as much time in silence as you need so you realize that what is invisible is stronger than what is visible. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is the insight. This is the awakening. This is the healing. That this moment of presence is the most powerful thing. That divine spirit, that God's love, that grace is the most powerful thing. And some of us will take advantage of this time to journey to that awareness. Some of us will journey to the deep awareness that love, that divine love, is the most powerful thing. And that might just be the gift. So another deep, full breath. I'm going to invite you to breathe right into your heart. So just go and close your eyes. Deep, full, rich, conscious breath. Just give your heart that which you need right now. Awareness, attention, presence. Breathe in. And be aware that you have the ability to give yourself exactly what is needed in this moment. That there is a wisdom, a presence, a love within you that so seeks for you to be healed and whole and complete and loved. So let's open to that right now.
In my pain, there inside my weakness is the seed of something greater in me, and the shame of not choosing higher dawns the disappointing moments fade into God. No mistakes have been made in God. All the ways that we seem to fail in God are vain. In all ways into God. No choice, a prisoner of anguish in a jail of I'm so lonely, a jail of all is lost, but the sun is shining to remind us the seed will need the darkness to change into new life, and our mistakes have been made in God. All the ways that we seem to fail in God are vain. In all ways into God. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. In God is the gravity that holds me together. In God is the orbit in which I am spinning. I see the star that I remember to remember. Inside my pain is the seed of my strength. In God is the gravity that holds me together. In God is the orbit in which I am spinning. I see the stars and I remember to remember. Inside my pain is the seed of my strength. God is my life. In God is such excellence. All the ways that we seem to God obeyed. In all they did to God, no mistakes have been made in God. All the ways that we seem to fail in God all fade. In all they did to God, it fades into God. Let it fade into God.
Oh. Hi, I'm Lee Armentrout. I'm one of our prayer practitioners and happen to be the administrator of our center also. So this is our time for giving and receiving. And before I just started, I just want to say that there's two of me. I've been wrestling with the angel in the cave. That human side of me and that spiritual side have really been having a tussle. And I know which side of me is going to win. It's the spiritual side. It's the side that I feel in my heart when I'm standing up here looking at your faces, because this is spiritual community. This is where we come to share the humanity, and this is where we come to share the greatest truth of who we are. And I'm so grateful. And I'm not going to cry. Well, I might cry. You never know. So I have some exciting news, just on a sort of a business side of our center. You know, since COVID, we've survived and thrived and been in the black, and some of the help that made that happen through the government grants and so forth. So those are no longer here with us, we're still trying to meet a beautiful gap. And we are doing that. And one of the beautiful ways that we have come to rely upon is the super generosity of a particular or a number of individuals. And one of those individuals has come forward with a promise for up to $10,000 to match whatever giving comes from our congregation over and above what they generally give. So this is an opportunity. So if what I just said opened your heart and opened your pocketbook a little bit, please add something extra, but also put your name on it, because I won't know who it's from. So if you want to have that credit to your tithing for the end of the year, put your name on the envelope and say that this is for the Matching Fund 2024. So isn't that awesome? Yeah. It's the blessing and the truth that we lean into as spiritual community, to know that something like this comes forward, and here it is. Here it is. So I'm just going to invite everyone to place their hands on their heart. And feel into this center place of you. There's a rhythm there. Its purpose is to circulate. So this is true at the center of you as an individual, but it's also true at the center of you as a spiritual being, one of the many. And it works perfectly. And it moves it out from you to bless not only you, but the world as well. So it is.
We thank you, our virtual community, for all your loving and giving. For every time you hit that QR code, we feel your love. Thank you so, so much. And let us sing together all the good. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. I cannot do all the good that this world needs, but the world needs all the good that I and you and you and you and I and you and you and I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good I can do. Yeah, I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do. Ow! I cannot do all the good that the world needs. Don't you know this world needs all the good that you can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs. Oh, but the world needs all the good that we can do. We can. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that we can. Oh. I cannot do.
Gina with her Dorothy shoes. And our house band. Thanks for being here. A reminder that Christine's going to hold a healing prayer in the back, those of you who would like, and please stand and join hands. So I'm going to read again this reading here as our closing. Love is the strongest power in existence, the power that elevates consciousness to new heights. It's the primary link between us and source energy. We are all brothers and sisters in a huge, loving family connected by a common fabric of love that's interwoven in the universal tapestry. So let's feel that right now. Let's feel the love that unifies and heals us. We open to it, we let it be, and so it is.
Let's send out and send a lot of love to ourselves and to everyone in the universe. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Joy, I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. Let's send some power over the mountains. Let's send some power over the sea. Let's send some power into the heavens. And that power returns to you and me. Yeah. Let's send the peace over the mountains. Let's send the peace over the sea. Let's send the peace into the heavens. Don't you know that same peace returns to you and me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Bring it down. We have choir rehearsal today afterwards. Those, if you still want to join choir, it's not too late. We will meet right up front here at 12:30 for Christmas Eve or all of the holiday festivities. And when you go out into the world and people see the light shining, they go, hey, I want to be a part of that. Tell them, come join me at Send your love over the mountain. Let's send our love, love, love over the sea. Yeah. Let's send some love into the heavens. Don't you know? It returns, it returns, it returns, it returns, it returns, it returns to my over the mountain. Let's send our love over the sea. Let's send some love to everybody today. And see it return, return, return. Have a good Sunday, y'all.